opportunity call. I couldn't be happier than share what Lifewave has to offer on this call tonight. I absolutely believe that if you are just joining Lifewave, or if you're interested in joining Lifewave, or if you're just calling to check us out because you were referred by a friend, this is a great opportunity. And we're going to cover a lot of those reasons why on this call. So I challenge each of you, and I actually am congratulating most of you for doing something different. You're taking a step in a different direction. It's not terribly common for people to take the time to participate in a large conference call on your average Tuesday evening. So to those of you that are taking the time to do this, you're already a step in the right direction for your future. And once again, this is the Lifewave Business Opportunity Call. That's what we're going to talk about. This is, in fact, a business opportunity. Now let's talk about the type of business that we're discussing here. The subject of tonight's call is health and wellness in entrepreneurship. The health and wellness industry is absolutely massive. Continues to be one of the growth markets, even in this current economy. Absolutely everybody wants to feel better. And a lot of the time, this old adage that if you don't have your health, you don't have anything, that really rings true for a lot of people. And that's why it's still a growth segment of our economy, despite the fact that things are, well, the way that they are. So, additional to that, a lot of people just don't have time to be sick. If you're very busy and you're leading a busy work schedule, how much time can you really set aside for sick days? And do you really want to use vacation days or sick days? So for a lot of folks, this is not only a chance to participate in a health and wellness company, but also to look at an entrepreneur opportunity. And this definitely is the age of the entrepreneur. For those that are willing to do something different and to take the opportunity to build their own future, I want to make it very clear, this is not a down economy for those people. For everybody else, it just might well be one of the worst economies they've participated in their lifetime. But for those that are willing to take a risk to do something different, this is actually a great opportunity. This is what it sounds like when opportunity knocks. Fortunes can be created at times like these. Getting your own business under your own feet can happen at times like these. And, I've said this before, and I'll say it a lot. Simon Cowell, from our favorite singing competition on television, gave me a great quote. He says, opportunity does not always knock when you are most comfortable. And I get that from a performance standpoint. If you're going out on stage, you have the opportunity to grab that part or to seal that record deal, you just have to be ready. So the question I have for folks participating on the call tonight is, are you ready? Are you ready to do something different to head in a different direction? Are you ready to change your stars? The benefits of owning your own business in the health and wellness industry are absolutely phenomenal. I like to think of it as some of the key lifestyle benefits that most people would never even think about, like waking up when you're done sleeping, or having time freedom to choose when to go to work, when to spend time with family, and how much of each. How many people actually get to make a decision like that? Or do you show up when you're told to show up, go home when you're told to go home? Now, that's a tough scenario for a lot of people because we all want to spend time with our family. We all know the importance of relationships in family. And yet, that's one of the things we are trading our time for is money. Well, what if there was another way to do that? And when do you start date night? When do you go camping with the kids? All those little nuggets of time, how do you spend them? Because you only get so many. It's moments that are what congregate to build your life. And at the end of it, a lot of us are wishing we had more moments to spare. So maybe a different lifestyle, a different opportunity, or maybe just something that eases the pressures of work is something that you're looking for if you're joining us on this call tonight. Now, imagine having products and access to products that are revolutionizing health in an amazing way. And that was one of your first opportunities to join this revolution. Enter David Schmidt of Lifewave. David is not only an incredible businessman, he's started multiple businesses on his own, and he's taken advantage of those opportunities, but he's also started his own health and wellness company. And he has created an innovation that is absolutely taking the world by storm. I wish I could give you all the names and details, but I know that we had something go out on Facebook a couple of days ago. But if you watched the Olympics, you may have had a patch sighting or 2 or 3 or 12. A lot of Olympic athletes were on TV in the Olympics using the product, some of which we specifically endorsed, and we can use those names. We have a number of gold medal winners that we were endorsing using our product. And congratulations to them. But maybe for a moment, let's reflect on this innovation that David Schmidt has created. You know, Lifewave is a health technology company that is defining the cutting edge of health products that work with the body for a maximum effect and no side effects. Now, David tells folks that he meets all over, whether it be in large groups of thousands or hundreds or even tens and ones. He wants to share this innovation. He wants to make sure that his product is out there and doing good for the world. So in 2002, he invented this technology, and in 2004, he founded Lifewave. And to talk a little bit about that story, it's really a fascinating one. How did he come up with this technology? Well, he was working with the Navy on the mini-sub program. Mini-sub program was trying to discover a way where they could send sailors out on the mini-sub, maintain levels of energy so that they could be ready for action. In the military, they call this a mission-critical ready response, right? So they have to get there, be alert, be active, go do the mission, and get back. And they needed to do it as much as possible without using a lot of harmful chemicals and drugs. So David dives in head first to the Navy, dives in with the Navy. That's fantastic, right? He dives in and he decides, I'm going to take this a little bit of a different angle. I don't think we need to rely on stimulants. And he starts looking at how to create energy through the body by using the body to create that energy. Because really, what is better at creating energy than your body? Your body does this every day, every minute of every day, at every cell in your body. So how can we take advantage of that? He also came across a couple of really insightful moments on how really to leverage the body's cells to do the work for you. And I'm going to save that for another call when we can actually hear David talk about his innovation himself, because he uses a lot of words that are highly scientific and most of which I can't pronounce. But I know this, and this is what I love about Lifewave. I know this. When I put the patch on and I follow the instructions for use, I see a benefit. And I would challenge each of you on this call to do the same thing. Whether or not you understand the science, follow the IFU. Use the patch. Put it on you. See if you have the benefits that I've seen and that many, many hundreds of others worldwide have seen. And maybe some of those Olympic athletes, maybe what they've seen. You know, nobody is more concerned about performance and taking care of their body than an Olympic athlete. And to see some of them using the product really makes me feel like I must be making a good choice as well. So he came up with the innovation through the Navy, and all at once he determined, you know, I think there's a better direction to take this. I think instead of waiting the 12, 15, 30 years that the government takes to really get something in motion, I want to take this to the free market. I want to take this to the people. And he did that in a big way. He took it directly to the people. He could have taken it to a retail situation and sold it through GNC stores. He passed on that option. He decided to take it right down to the individual and did it through network marketing, because there is nothing in this world more powerful than one person telling another person, this solution worked for me. I think it might work for you. Check it out. Give it a try. That is the most powerful form of marketing on the planet, particularly with women. Guys, we're not as good at it as women. We say, hey, this works for me, and a lot of the time you get a pat on the back and say, hey, good for you. But with women, they're phenomenal at this. Hey, I really love this product. It works for me. I want to try it. Tell me where I can get it. Now, it's a phenomenal method of marketing. And so David had a tough decision to make, but he made it in spades. And why? Because he trusts the individual to tell the story, to share this information with those that they love and care about. And that simple decision is why we're all here on the phone today and why Lifewave is an international success. The company truly is worldwide and growing. So now that we actually understand how the patches came to be and how the emergence of this technology is being used across the world, you know, a lot of people have wondered, how does the patch work? And I talked to you a little bit about my test. You know, I have a personal story. When I came to work for Lifewave, I met Mike Collins and David Schmidt, and we started talking about their innovation, these patches. And they sent me home with a sample kit. And one of the first products I had the chance to use was our incredible patch, Silent Night. I went home, and obviously I got off the plane, and it was nighttime. It was time to go to bed. So I thought, well, here's the first patch. And I put it on, and I slept brilliantly. Now, for those of you who don't know me, you don't know how important that is. I sleep terribly. I always have. I have 3 kids, and I slept absolutely horribly. But when I put this patch on, man, did that change. I felt refreshed, and I had all the benefits of a great night's sleep. And I have never stopped using that patch. And incrementally, I've added all these other patches as I go. But it's really the method of action, using light to influence our meridian system and our bodies to actually do what they've already done. You know, for a lot of people, this is something that they might be new to, but this is not pseudoscience. This is real. We have 68 clinical studies. I don't know of any other company in network marketing or otherwise that has 68 clinical studies to prove that their product works and works well. The claims that we make are claims that we can stick to. 68 clinical studies prove that. Ask other companies if they have 68 clinical studies to prove that the products they sell do what they say they do. You know, this is actually truly ancient knowledge, been around for a very long time, but actually accessed and taken advantage of in a very different way via Lifewave. It's never been so easy to put the meridian system to work for your body than to wear these patches around. So I actually would encourage each of you to not be the message, be the messenger. Share the IFU, share a couple of patches, really sample these things and share them with your friends. Tell them to give it a shot, see how it works. And I bet that they will come back to you asking more questions. So I'm really grateful to David, and if he were on the phone with us tonight, I would say thank you for the incredible innovation that he has come up with. I think it's phenomenal, and I know that we are all grateful. And again, try the patches. Now let's talk a little bit about the business. So we have this incredible technology, but how does that, a lot of the callers on the call tonight are probably wondering, how does that translate into a business for me? Now, good, this is exciting that there's these innovative patches that can do what they say they do via 68 clinical studies. How do I turn that into a successful, personal business? Well, let me tell you some of the things that Lifewave has put together that actually make this one of the best opportunities I think you'll be able to bump into or have bumped into in a very long time. So, first off, the opportunity to create a successful business has never been more affordable, right? Or potentially lucrative. Now, I've been in this industry for a very long time, I've seen some of the largest companies. I've seen some of them grow, some of them fall. I've seen the ebb and flow. I've seen what some of the best practices companies do. And personally, I really don't believe there's a better opportunity than Lifewave. Why would I say that? Well, I know what our company pays. I know what they pay based on the commissionable commissions that you can make by representing these products and just by sharing with those that you care about. And they use them, you're compensated on their use. So I think that's actually pretty profound. And I also think it's a really bold claim to say that we're better than others. I realize that I've introduced myself as the marketing guy, and a lot of the time people are thinking to themselves, oh, the marketing guy, so he'll say anything is a bold statement, right? He'll say anything is the best. I truly mean it. I have seen a lot of companies in this industry come and go. I've seen what they claim to pay versus what I know they actually pay. I've enrolled in some of those companies as a spy to see what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong. And I'm telling you, Lifewave is legit. They pay what they say they're going to pay. They compensate their representatives extremely well. So when you're looking to start your own business, what are you looking for? What kind of business do you want to participate in? What are the basics? Well, number one, you're looking for a unique product that nobody else has. I think we would agree that we have now. You're looking for a simple operations process that is easily handled. You don't want to get stuck and mired down in the nitty-gritty. Right? You want repeat customers. You want the ability to meet overhead easily. Right? Your overhead is that monthly amount that you have to cover. And then lastly, you want the ability to expand rapidly. If things are going well, it's heading in the direction that you want it to be able to explode. Well, a Lifewave business gives you all of that right out of the box. First off, it's obvious. No one has a product like ours, nowhere in the world. You cannot buy it anywhere else except Lifewave. That's brilliant. I'm really, really proud of that fact. You don't have to worry about logistics like shipping and warehousing. We don't want to fill up your garage. We want to fill up the mailboxes of the people that you help to come to find these packages or start their own business. I think that's really important. You can easily create customers that want to come back to your products again and again, month over month. Why? Like I said, because they work. It's easy to come back again and again to a product that does what it says it does. That's important. Within a short period of time, you have the ability to achieve commissions that are equal to the cost of the products that you're buying. So at the very least, your products are essentially free. If that's all you want out of the opportunity is to find a way to get your products for free or maybe a couple $100 a month or more, depending on your goals, that's entirely up to you. And we would never represent anything other than that. And then, of course, you want the ability to grow rapidly, like I said. Well, we are currently shipping to over 100 countries. So Lifewave, if you know someone somewhere, chances are we're probably shipping there. Or we have plans to. So the sky truly is the limit. And a lot of people in this company are doing some incredible things. Countries that we have never been to before are suddenly rapidly exploding. So a great example of that is some of the things that are going on in Denmark right now. Denmark, of all places. The business is rapidly expanding in Denmark, and we couldn't be more proud and happy for the folks that are doing well over there. So for the folks on the call that are wondering, how is Lifewave different than other, air quote here, opportunities that are out there? You know, having been around the business a long time, I know what that can be like to hear about or participate in opportunities that turn out to be nothing at all like the opportunity you had hoped it would be. Instead, often those companies feel like a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm here to tell you very proudly, because I wouldn't be here otherwise, and neither would Mike and neither would David, I can state conclusively that we are not that. First, We have a track record. Lifewave has been in operation for 8 years now. We've built a reputation that we are very, very proud of. So we have not gone out of our way to drive people to just get rich quick. If it doesn't work, it's not real. Companies that do that do not last for 8 years. Also, I'd never tell someone that Lifewave can help them to get rich quick. Have I seen it happen? Are there some of those shining stars that really just do amazing things? Absolutely. I've seen it more than once. But I would never promote that for the simple reason that many of those companies that promote that type of behavior do almost nothing helping you to make that check or to make that income. And I would worry about the longevity of an opportunity like that. What we want people to do is join Lifewave, set some long-term goals, along with mid-range and short-range, and really just start growing and driving their business naturally, so that this business will be with you for a very long time, even to the point that these businesses are willable. There's no reason that this couldn't be a generational opportunity for you. Our compensation plan is built to reward people for the years that they spend growing their business, not just a week. Is it possible to make upfront money quickly? Absolutely. But it's important that it's there for the long haul. You know, things that are built in a week can easily fall in a day. But this company is built to last, and I'm very proud of that. So I would challenge each of you that have joined us on this call tonight. You've taken an opportunity, you've taken a step, even though it's a small step, it's in a really great direction. You've done something different. You're heading in a different direction just by participating in this call. I would challenge you to continue that trek. Continue going in a different direction. Get in touch with the person who recommended that you be on this call. Get in touch with them and tell them that you're interested in moving forward or that you'd like to know more. And tell them, be very forward with them, and tell them your level of interest. And they will help you take it from there. They have some great representatives that we couldn't be more proud of in the Lifewave field. And I would challenge each of you on this call to really take a good look at Lifewave as an opportunity. I think that you'll be very happy that you did. Thank you, everybody, for being on this call tonight, and we'll talk to you next time.